Hi there. Welcome to this Yin Yoga sequence for anxiety. Thanks for joining me today. Prop-wise, you might want a yoga block or two, a blanket or a towel, and perhaps a bolster or a pillow if you have one. After you've gathered up your supplies, come to a nice, tall, comfortable seat. You might sit up on one of your props. Take a moment to get comfortable, and then blink your eyes to closed. First, notice your breath. Let's move into extended breath pranayama. Begin by exhaling any air out of your lungs. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One more time. Fill up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Empty out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Allow your breathing to come back to your natural breath. If it feels safe, you can begin to blink your eyes back to open. An option to swap out the cross of your legs since we'll be seated for a little longer. Moving into our next stretches, take 3 circles in one direction, nice and slow and mindfully. After your third, bring your chin towards your chest. And then take 3 neck rolls the opposite direction. Notice all the sensations you feel in your journey. And again, after your third, we will meet with our head heavy and our chin towards our chest. Take an inhale here. Exhale, neck stretch. Tilt your head over to the left to stretch the right side of your neck. Keep your head heavy here and breathe deeply. Soften your jaw and your shoulders. Enjoy one more inhale. And exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, and then roll your neck over towards your right shoulder to stretch the opposite side. Again, relax through your eyebrows, your jaw, your shoulders, and allow your head to be heavy here. Notice the sensation on the left side of your neck. Now gently roll your chin towards your chest and feel free to interlace your hands behind your head for a back of neck stretch. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release your hands from your head. Inhale, gently lift your head back to neutral. Take a moment and some free movement to release this stretch. We'll stay seated. I'll just shift over to the side for my demos. So if you're seated on a prop, stay there. We'll move into our butterfly stretch. So bring your feet together and your knees out wide. You're welcome to grab a block or a blanket and slide it under your knees for support. Once you feel set up, take an inhale breath. And with your exhale, butterfly, begin to round over your legs. You're welcome to use a prop underneath you or not, so you can hang heavy. Bring a bolster or perhaps a block underneath your forehead so you have some support. And as you settle in here, relax through your shoulders, your hips, spine, and jaw. In our yin practice today, we'll take our time supporting our shapes so that our muscles can relax into them. And once we found the shape, we will hold for time, staying still to allow our bodies to unravel in their own time. If you have time for a more extended practice, feel free to pause any of these shapes and add anywhere from 2 to 5 extra minutes per shape. Check in here and see if you can go any deeper for the remaining several moments in this shape. Use your next inhale breath to start to lift yourself back up into a seat. Remove any props from in front of you, and then gently close your knees up like a book, and then extend your legs long. Plant your hands behind you, lean back a little bit, feel the release. And then take a moment to take some free movements to release the shape. We'll set up for caterpillar next, so keep your legs extended. Take an inhale. And with your exhale, begin to melt forward into your forward fold. Just like in your butterfly shape, you can allow your spine to round. And you can hang here or bring some support underneath your forehead. Relax your legs and your ankles here, as well as your shoulders and your jaw. Now take a moment to observe your body in this shape. Notice the sensations. It is now an appropriate time to go deeper, perhaps by removing your props or recrawling a little more forward into your forward bend. If you've made any adjustments, come back to stillness and back to your breath. Use your next inhale breath to start to lift yourself back up into a seat. And much like before, plant your hands behind you, lift your heart, feel the release. And then feel free to add some movement to your body. Might feel nice to bend your knees and sway your knees side to side to release out your hips. Now we'll dismount from our prop and meet in a tabletop shape. Take an inhale in your tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. Bring your knees out wide and your feet together. Relax your hips back towards your heels. Then melt your heart and your forehead towards the mat as you extend your arms forward towards the top of your space. If your forehead happens to touch down on your yoga mat or a block, you can add a little extra anxiety relief here by swaying your head side to side, giving your third eye a gentle massage. Allow yourself to melt into this gentle, introverted shape. With your next inhale breath, please return to your tabletop shape. Take a moment to stack your bones. Use your next inhale for cow pose. U-shape your spine. And exhale, cat, tuck, and curl. Again, inhale, revisit cow pose. And exhale back to your cat. Take 3 more rounds of breath like this. After your next exhale, find your nice long neutral spine tabletop, and then swing your legs out in front of you. Make sure that a block and any props that you want for Savasana are handy, and then make your way onto your back. If you don't have a block, you can use a blanket or 2 instead. Hug your knees into your chest, take a moment to give yourself a little squeeze, and then relax your feet down to the mat for Restorative Bridge pose. Inhale, press into your feet to lift your hips into the air. And then grab a block or a blanket and slide it underneath your hips. The block should come to your sacrum, that bony structure that's between where your lower back and your glutes meet. It should feel comfortable. You're welcome to adjust the size or the position of the block for more or less lift. pose feels great like it is, stay here. If you'd like more of a stretch to your hip flexors and your quads, begin to extend your legs long on your mat. Your heels will stay planted, but your toes will lift. Relax here. If you'd like a little extra stretch for your chest, you're welcome to extend your arms overhead. They can reach long, or you can reach for opposite elbow, bending your arms. Once you've made any adjustments, come back to your stillness. Begin to walk your feet back in towards your hips, making your way back into your restorative bridge shape. From there, candlestick pose, begin to bring your knees in towards your chest, and then extend your legs towards the ceiling. You're welcome to keep your knees soft here. And if it feels like a lot of work to keep your legs in the air, you might grab behind your thighs for support. Once you've found your shape, soften into it. And allow your torso to be heavy towards your mat. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, begin to bend your knees and replant your feet for restorative bridge pose. Allow your spine to settle for a moment. When you're ready, inhale, lift your hips off of your block, slide it out of the way, and exhale, gently release your hips down, knocking your knees together. Notice the sensations of the release. And then hug your knees back into your chest. If you'd like a happy baby or any other shapes to complete your practice, feel free to move into that now. Take a little time there. And when you're ready to stretch out into your final Savasana, please do. You're welcome to use any of the props around you to make yourself comfortable and warm. And then stretch out and surrender. Allow your body to download all the benefits of this self-care practice. Please linger in your Shavasana for as long as feels good for you. And when you're ready to come out of it, do so gently and mindfully. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel some release from your anxiety and stress symptoms. The light and the love and the teacher within me bows to the same within you. Namaste. Have a great day.